Aight, we are back with some more Pokemon Masters. You know, last time I was talking about like, hey man, not last time necessarily, but the time before that I was like, man, I'm like not gonna summon until I start releasing Scarlet and Violet characters just because I want Nimona, the Professor, Arvin, like all these characters. Unless they release like specific characters I really want. So then they released a Master Fair Scout Marnie, who works incredibly well, obviously, because that's how they designed him. With a festival bead and hop, so who are coming out after her. So I'm like, it's going to be a while before Scarlet and Violet characters start coming in. But still, why are they releasing so many things I want back to back to back? I just got done summoning for Valentine's, and yeah, I do have 21,000 crystals, all right, but like, that's because they gave us so many free-to-play crystals. So I'm super fine with that. But yeah, no, I really want her, and she looks incredible. Apparently she has, like, one of, if not, like, the highest special attack stats in the game. And she has an ability where she gets an 40% increase to said special attacks. Like, I think hers is, like, 502 at, like, level 140. So, like, increasing that by 40%, you're basically getting, like, another 200 to that. And all that you need to get that ability is have damage. And one of her skills just automatic... Ooh, okay, 2 back-to-back, okay. And one of her skills automatically does damage to her while I think raising her special attack by 6 stages, which is, I think, around a 200 or 300% raise. I don't remember the exact number, but regardless. So she basically goes up to, like, 700 and, like... 6 or oh, I didn't mean to click that. She basically goes up to like 706-ish. No, it'd probably be like 703. Percentages are weird when you have like the smaller numbers, like the not like round. I don't know how to describe it. Like when it's just like 100, you can be like, oh yeah, 20% is 20, but then you have like 102, and it's like 20% of that, and you'd have to like start going into like the decimal ranges. And I'm like, I don't care to do that right now. But yeah, no, she's just absurd. And I'll absolutely take her because my dark type isn't necessarily weak. I would say it's more of like, kind of like a middle range in terms of typing. Dude, also Mallow. I used her in the most recent Elite Four, challenge. And she did so good. She's such a good unit, dude. And Jasmine, I think Jasmine's super underwhelming. She is really old. And I don't think she's gotten, like, a sync grid upgrade yet, as far as I'm aware. Again, I've only been, like... Who is this? Oh, it's Hugh!
I'm Hugh.
I didn't have him.
Should be protected, and I'm willing to fight for all of them.
Awesome. I'll absolutely take Hugh. But I've only been, like... So I played Pokemon Masters for, like, the first, like, I'd say, like, half a year it was out originally. Gosh, I just keep pulling... I pulled this on, like, 80 times. And then I fell off because I was like, oh, it's really boring. And then I came back a little... I came back a little bit before the 3rd anniversary, and then I stopped playing again because I got bored again during the 3rd anniversary. I know, great time to skip. I missed Ash and Red, who work well together and just clear every event. And then there's also a super cool Cynthia, who I love Cynthia, and her Lucario outfit is awesome. And I also just love Lucario and Mega Lucario, so I missed that. And she also is a, you know, a fighting type, and there's like, dude, I was looking at it, I'm like, I have like 2 natural 5-star fighting types. That's absurd. Also, another Hugh, alright. He's been in the game for a couple months now. Didn't get him at all, but now I have him at level 2. I'll take that. I would definitely prefer to get Marnie, but I'll take Hugh as well, I guess. I do really like Hugh. Gen 5 is probably my favorite gen of all, so, you know, I'll take him. And then I came back after that, and they introduced a really good tutorial while I was away that actually teaches you how to play, and I thought... Listen, for some reason, I thought that you could only select one move at a time. I didn't know you could queue up moves with every single unit. And that completely changes how you play the game by so much. And I never looked at passives or anything like that. I was just like, oh, this game's just really boring and lame. I'm not gonna play it. But then I came back and now I love it. It's so fun. But yeah, long-winded way to say, like, what was I even trying to say? Oh, that I'm not the most knowledgeable person about Pokemon Masters. But anyone with eyes can look at Marnie and be like, oh, she's like the highest, she's like the highest damaging unit in the game. And I was already like pretty content with my Serena, Callum, and Professor Sycamore team, because like they clear like every fight. Like I'll just sit like every like Elite Four round, I'll just like sit them in the back and be like, all right, if there's ever one of these that I just cannot beat, like I run my head into the wall of this trainer over and over and over, I'll just whip out my my Kalos team, and then they'll just win, and then they do. They're absurd. They're so good. I cleared every single legendary arena with them too. Like I looked at the type, was like, literally before this, because I wanted to get some extra diamonds so I could do the extra multi. I was like, I haven't beaten Tapu Bulu or Cobalion yet. I don't really care what they're weak to. I'm just gonna grab my Kalos squad and they'll just win. And then I did. So they're super cool. But apparently there's a Terrakion one coming, and which is like, it's apparently been like a year since they've added one. And I was like, I remember like they used to add these like not too infrequently, but it's apparently it's been like a year. And Terrakion looks super good. I mean, well, super hard. Ah, not this. I don't like this Misty. I just think she's really weak, if I'm being honest. Well, like, hang on, like, let me look at her Hydro Pump. Is there a reason why I wouldn't? Okay, I can't. Whatever. Also, this is the last multi of the video, and I haven't pulled her yet. I wanted to get Marnie to, like, 4 or 5 stars. I know, a little selfish of me. But, you know, what can I say? I am a little bit of a selfish person, but I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm only going to go for 1 copy of her in this video, because I do want to at least get 1 of Bead and Hop. And then I would come back and, like, get her as high as I can, and then get the other 2 as high as I can, that sort of thing. But no, this did not go super well, even though I really want her. Because, you know, as much as I do love spamming Water Shuriken and Horn Leech, I would like another team that can just sweep every event, you know? A little bit of variety. You know, it's the spice of life. But it doesn't look like I'm going to get it. And really the only new unit I got was Hugh. So that's really sad. I only got to 231. That does suck. Now there is still like... What is it? I haven't done any of this event yet. Or this event, because I was going to try it because he's weak to dark type. So I was like, oh, I'm just going to get Marnie, and then I'll come back and beat it. So I haven't done any of that. Or this. But I have done most of this. I forgot that there's a daily stage for this one. That's my B. But yeah, I still have a few missions left for this one, and then I'm done with that. And then I have this, which I can't beat because I'm mid and bad. I haven't tried the Kalos squad just because, like, Galar trainers get 5 times to their stats. So I'm like, even with that, with my Kalos squad, like, they'd probably just get overwhelmed by, like, the sync moves. I could try them, though. I haven't beaten it yet. Although, my Kalos squad actually couldn't beat these stages, even though they are getting the 5 times boost. I genuinely don't know what I was doing wrong. Like, this one's even weak to water. But, like, the Talonflame... I don't know if, like, it just can never miss, but even, like, using Serena's sync move to lower the Talonflame's accuracy and Callum's double team to increase everyone's evasiveness, it literally never missed a single move. And they would just apply burns, and it was just not a fun time. It just didn't go well for me. But yeah, so I can still probably get, like, enough to do, like, another multi from all of this. Like, that's about it, so... we'll see. Oh, also, before I did this, I was like saving up a bunch of these for, like, you know, a rainy day if I ever really needed to get a unit. But I was going to save up a ton of them because I was like, you only get like 10 per. So I was thinking I was only going to get like 180. But then like a couple of them, like some of the holiday ones have like 5 stages. So I ended up getting like almost 1,000 from how many I had saved up. It was a lot of fun. But yeah. With that being said, I'll be back when I have enough to make another Marnie video. And then I'll try for Hop and Bead when they come out, because I think they're coming out, like, in a few days. So it's really weird. Marnie is coming out, and then it's a few days for it's either Hop or B that's coming out first, and then the next day the other one is coming out. I don't get it, but whatever. But yeah, that all being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.